It's an SDU second date update. So, Jonathan, how are you, bro?
Oh, hey, good to talk to you.
It's good to talk to you, and I will tell you now, we are going to call her with you on the phone and find out from her what you did wrong.
Well, maybe he didn't do anything wrong.
I appreciate the detective work.
Even he thinks he did something wrong, but doesn't know what it is. So you met...
yeah, I'm sure I did something wrong, but I don't know what.
Well, that's self-deprecating and charming. I like it. So, Jonathan, you met at a Super Bowl party. You hit it off. You went out on Valentine's Day, and you guys went to the Belmont Brewing Company in Long Beach, and everything seemed fine, right?
Was Valentine's Day your guys' first official date?
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about, because it was just we've been texting since Super Bowl, and this was like the first time we both had a night off, and it felt like it's kind of like, let's both not be at home on Valentine's Day, right? But I'm worried that maybe there's something about that I.
Well, no, I think that's fair. So let's just wait. So you had how many beers? You.
Me? Oh, you. 2 maybe.
All right.
And she had how many beers?
I think we're about the same. I mean, I wasn't paying super close attention, but neither of us, we felt fine going home.
Conversation was flowing. There was no awkward silence.
Yeah, no, I thought, I mean, she's funny and she seemed to like me. I thought it was going really well. That's why it's so weird that she's just not responding to me at all.
And what was the last text you sent Jonathan with no reply?
I think I just said something like, "Hey, did I do something wrong?"
Oh no,
because it had been a couple days, and I don't think
we can't help now.
Why did you go there?
Sorry, we cannot help now.
How many text messages have you sent without her replying?
Are you an over-texter?
Only no, it was like maybe 4 or 5 over the last several days.
Just give us a little flavor of those texts.
4 or 5.
I mean, it was just so the day after was just like, "Hey, I had a great time," and then "Hey, if you want to do something else." Okay. And then I hadn't heard from her, so I was like, I told her, I was trying to be specific. I was like, I have some time off next weekend. Maybe we can go hang out again.
Great.
It was just and then I didn't hear back, so I was like, hey, did I do something wrong?
Okay.
It's not terrible.
It's terrible. Jonathan, hang on one second.
It's salvageable.
We'll see. Hold on. We're going to call her next. Hang on. It's Ryan Seacrest with you, Sissany, Tanya, Patty. Let's get Jonathan on the phone. Jonathan. So we're going to try and salvage this here.
Thank you.
We're going to call the woman that you went out with on Valentine's Day for a few beers, the one that you may be over-texting, and the one that you didn't hear back from and then asked, what did you do wrong, okay?
Yeah.
It's tough. When you sent the text, hey, did I do something wrong? I don't love it. I understand you wanting to do it. I want to do it, but then when you send it, when you think, should I, shouldn't I? And then you draft it and then you hit send and you're dumb, especially when you don't get a response. And then you're like, maybe did it get delivered? Maybe
at this
maybe
point,
it didn't
it
get
had
delivered.
been days of no response from her. So it's not the greatest.
And before that, she'd always text me back right away. So at that point,
we think something happened on this beer date.
I mean, I've been trying to think of something, but all I remember is we had a fun time.
Or maybe something happened on her end. Moment. I don't know. Maybe she's dealing with a death in the family. Or maybe her ex-boyfriend is back in the picture. Maybe,
Yeah.
Or maybe her phone got eaten by a bear or something.
That's also plausible
let's
as well.
Call her now. Her name is Kim. Johnny, be very quiet. Let me see if we can salvage this. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is Kim there?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Kim. It's Ryan Seacrest and everybody calling on Kiss FM. Your voice is on the air. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Kim. Listen.
What's going on?
We're calling because we know that you went out with Jonathan, right?
With Jonathan?
On Valentine's Day? Yes?
The guy from the Super Bowl?
Okay. So, listen, just us talking. What happened with Jonathan? Because we now know that you're not communicating with Jonathan. Did he do truly something wrong?
Oh, my gosh. This is crazy. I'll just come right out and tell you guys. We had plans to meet up. He was going to pick me up. He comes and picks me up. But you guys, he picked me up on a bird scooter. I'm not kidding. The bird, the scooter?
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm picturing him rolling in the bird.
Yes, and I am when I first came out and I saw him on the scooter, I was thinking okay, well, this is different. We're probably going to take an Uber or something. you know, he's going to get off the bird and we're going to take an Uber to the place. And I very quickly realized that, like, no, he wants us to take this scooter to our dinner place. And I'm in heels, okay? Like, I look cute. And for me, this was like our first real date. And when I go out on a date like that, I just kind of, assume I need to sort of dress up and look cute. So I'm in heels, and he's now expecting me to, like, get on the back of his scooter, which is illegal. And
why did you get 2 scooters? Hey, well, hold on. Let me ask Jonathan. He's actually on the phone. Jonathan, is that true?
God. Oh, my God.
I mean, she didn't seem like she was mad at the time.
But you could have given her the heads up.
Jonathan,
so
I think it's kind of cute if you say, hey, I'm going to do something fun, like pick you up on a bird, wear sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was what I was thinking. That was my idea.
Well, Jonathan, why didn't you spring for 2 birds? Like 2 birds, 2 in the...
It was definitely different. I will say that was a first. It was a first.
Yeah, right. So, but
if you had a motorcycle where you guys kind of got a hug together.
It's not a motorcycle. It's a bird.
Jonathan, why couldn't you have gotten 2 birds?
You can't bring the other one. It doesn't work.
Couldn't you at least? Whatever. I mean, it's
right,
all bad.
That's kind of what we did.
I don't mind it if she knew. I actually think it's kind of
if you
funny.
had another bird.
Yeah, you needed to have a couple of birds, Jonathan.
I need no birds.
Come on.
Birds. It's
Why
true.
not a little
If
bit?
you had
I
the
think
heads
it's
up.
creative. If you have the heads up, it's kind of
Yes,
unique.
or just like, hey, dress with sneakers. Like, even if you didn't
Hey,
tell her,
I'm a man that rolls low pro, and I don't need a lot of hoopla, and so I'm going to roll up, and you're going to...
I'm a girl that rolls high class. And
but that could sound annoying, Ken.
But without a heads up, she was in heels. I'm sure you got your hair blown out or your hair was done.
Like the work, you know? And so I went with it, and it just wasn't for me, and I'm sorry, but
So it wasn't the scooter, it was me.
Oh.
I mean, gosh, you guys.
Let's just leave it. Yeah.
There's no connection.
There's no connection, Jonathan.
No,
and I think Jonathan, I feel like you're actually just being you, and that's fine. And if she's not into you, then that's cool. You know?
Yeah.
Kim, you're not into him. You guys aren't a good match.
Like, no, you're like an outdoorsy person, which is great. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm not. It's just not me.
It's not a match. Well, look, guys, the reason we have this segment is for moments like this. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
Yeah,
but we've brought it to you, and you now don't have to waste any more time, Jonathan, not knowing. And Kim, you now know Jonathan's not for you, as you did know. But thank you very much for taking time to talk with us, and good luck with your pursuits. Okay, guys? Jonathan,
thanks for helping me learn.
hang in there. All right,
There's a woman out there for you, Jonathan.
Well, look, Jonathan, I think was trying to be Jonathan. Like, he was doing Jonathan.
Yeah.
And Tanya, I'm not such a fan of your high maintenance attitude about not being down on having a bird.
I'm down to walk to somewhere.
Then she should have said, I'll walk. I'll meet you there.
But a bird to get off on
But
the
I
back
think
of
that's
somebody's
actually
kind of fun.
I know,
very
it's
intimate
cute.
too. For
It's
a first
cute.
date, I'd be like, I don't know if I trust you to drive my bird.
Tanya, what if I showed up with a 2-seated bicycle?
Cute.
That's different because
No,
I
it's
know
not.
you. I know you. I feel safe.
No, but pretend like you don't know him.
Yeah,
If you were
pretend like you don't
first
know
date.
me.
a first date, I'd be like, I don't know. You
I
need a
think
helmet,
that's
sir.
really charming.
I think it's
See, I would do that, and we would not match then.
yeah, clearly.
I mean, I would actually do it if it were like we wouldn't have to walk or bike too far.
I think it's so unique.
Too far. Like if it were,
Beach
like
town,
sweaty
beach town.
tits.
No, I don't want to beach town. Yeah, like if we all lived sort of in the same area.
We're just going down to Main Street.
And we're just not going far.
I had a guy pick me up on one of those, like the person was riding the bike and then there's like a spot for 2 people in the back.
What if I picked you up in a Vespa and a sidecar?
Fine. If I don't have to, yeah, fine.
Have you ever seen
I want to see that
a Vespa and a
visual.
sidecar? Right? The sidecar's very low. I just want you to know you're down there like near the road.
But to hop on the back of somebody's bird is A, very intimate, and B, so unsafe.
I actually think Jonathan was trying to just be who he is.
He should have had given the heads up and had
That's
a second
true.
bird.
2 birds.
no bird!
All right, yes, 2 birds, 1 stone, and a phone call ahead of time.